Confidence is not something that simply appears overnight. It is a skill that must be nurtured, cultivated, and practiced daily. Inspired by the teachings of Dr. Joseph Murphy, it becomes clear that true confidence stems from a deep, unwavering trust in oneself and the inner guidance that resides within each person. Life is filled with uncertainties, and the fear of failure is a natural response to stepping into the unknown, but it does not have to control the direction of your life. By learning to recognize the patterns of your thoughts and intentionally focusing on positive, empowering beliefs, you create a foundation that allows you to act decisively, even when the path ahead is unclear. Dr. Joseph Murphy often emphasized the power of the subconscious mind, explaining that it absorbs whatever ideas and images you feed it, and then works tirelessly to manifest those beliefs into reality. When you approach your goals with a mindset that prioritizes possibility over fear, hesitation gives way to action, and doubt begins to lose its grip. Mapping your goals becomes not just a practical exercise, but a symbolic journey of commitment to yourself, a promise that you are willing to step into life fully, without retreating at the first sign of difficulty. Confidence is not arrogance or an illusion of control. It is a quiet strength that allows you to keep moving forward, even when results are not immediately visible. By taking small, consistent steps toward your aspirations, you build a reservoir of evidence that reinforces your belief in your abilities. This process transforms fear from a paralyzing force into a compass that guides you toward greater awareness and personal growth. When challenges arise, and they inevitably will, your ability to respond with calm, deliberate action becomes a reflection of the confidence you have cultivated within. Inspired by Dr. Joseph Murphy's principles, you begin to understand that every obstacle is not a wall to stop you, but a signal to adjust, learn, and strengthen your inner resolve. The more you trust yourself, the more you discover that opportunities often exist in the spaces that once felt uncertain or intimidating. Confidence, therefore, is not just a trait. It is a practice, a way of approaching life with curiosity, courage, and clarity. It is the awareness that you are equipped with the resources, skills, and inner guidance necessary to navigate complex situations, to recover from setbacks, and to turn challenges into opportunities. As you commit to this journey, inspired by Dr. Joseph Murphy's wisdom, you realize that fear is not the enemy. It is a natural indicator that you are moving beyond your comfort zone, into the territory where growth and transformation occur. And in this space, true confidence is born, a steady, enduring force that allows you to live fully, act boldly, and pursue your dreams with clarity, courage, and conviction. Once you begin to understand the true nature of confidence, it becomes evident that the mind is both the map and the compass guiding your journey through life. Dr. Joseph Murphy emphasized that your thoughts are not just fleeting ideas. They are powerful signals that shape your experiences, influence your decisions, and ultimately determine the trajectory of your life. When fear of failure takes hold, it clouds judgment, slows action, and often convinces you that obstacles are insurmountable. Yet, when you intentionally direct your thoughts toward positivity, possibility, and solution-focused perspectives, you create a fertile mental environment for success to take root. Confidence grows when you consistently practice this form of mental discipline, reminding yourself daily that setbacks are temporary, challenges are opportunities in disguise, and your inner wisdom is always available to guide you. Dr. Joseph Murphy often taught that the subconscious mind responds to repetition and belief, which means that the more you feed it images of success, courage, and resilience, the more naturally your actions align with those ideals. This does not mean that mistakes will disappear. Rather, it means that when mistakes occur, they are no longer catastrophic. They become lessons, feedback, and stepping stones on your journey. By cultivating the habit of self-trust, you begin to notice subtle changes in how you approach life. You speak with more conviction, make decisions more quickly, and feel a sense of calm even in the midst of uncertainty. The act of goal mapping, when paired with these principles, transforms from a simple planning exercise into a profound practice of empowerment. Each goal becomes a tangible marker of progress, each decision a demonstration of faith in your own abilities, and each challenge an invitation to reinforce the confidence you are building. Furthermore, confidence is contagious. As you embody courage and conviction, the people around you respond in kind, creating a positive ripple effect that strengthens relationships, inspires collaboration, and opens doors to opportunities that may have seemed impossible before. Dr. Joseph Murphy's wisdom reminds us that the inner mind is not only a source of guidance, but also a magnet for the outcomes you desire, provided you focus on what you want rather than what you fear. In practical terms, this means actively choosing thoughts that empower rather than diminish, visualizing success in vivid detail, and speaking words that reflect certainty and belief. Over time, these practices become habits, ingrained in the way you approach problems, interact with others, and set your intentions for the future. Confidence, then, is less about a sudden surge of courage and more about the consistent, intentional nurturing of your inner belief system. It is a daily commitment to seeing potential where others see risk, to taking action even when the results are not guaranteed, and to trusting that your own mind contains the solutions necessary to navigate life effectively. By embracing these principles inspired by Dr. Joseph Murphy, you not only strengthen your personal confidence, but also equip yourself to face life's unpredictability with grace, composure, and unwavering faith in your own capabilities, creating a life that is guided less by fear and more by purposeful, courageous action. Building on the foundation of inner belief and confident action, the next step in mastering life without fear of failure is learning how to translate thought into purposeful action. Dr. Joseph Murphy often emphasized that knowledge alone is not enough. It must be applied consistently to achieve meaningful results. Confidence is strengthened not just by thinking positively, but by intentionally moving toward your goals, step by step, even when uncertainty looms. One of the most important lessons is to break down larger ambitions into manageable, actionable tasks. By doing so, you remove the overwhelming weight of uncertainty and replace it with a clear path forward, allowing your confidence to grow naturally as you experience tangible progress. Each small achievement reinforces the belief that you are capable, competent, and worthy of success, and this momentum becomes a self-perpetuating cycle. Another essential practice is learning to embrace failure not as a verdict of inadequacy, but as a natural part of growth. Dr. Joseph Murphy taught that the subconscious mind cannot distinguish between failure and lesson when framed in positive terms. When you reframe setbacks as opportunities to learn and improve, fear loses its grip and courage takes center stage. Confidence flourishes when your mind no longer interprets mistakes as threats, but as signals guiding you toward refinement, resilience, and eventual success. In addition, cultivating a daily routine of reflection and visualization can dramatically enhance your ability to act decisively. Spend time each day imagining your goals as already achieved, feeling the emotions, pride, and satisfaction that accompany success. Dr. Joseph Murphy emphasized that the subconscious mind responds more readily to vivid mental imagery than to abstract ideas, and by repeatedly visualizing desired outcomes, you train your mind to align with the reality you are creating. Alongside visualization, affirmations are a powerful tool. Simple, consistent statements such as, "I trust myself to make the right decisions," or "I take courageous action even when the path is unclear," can reprogram your mind, reinforcing self-belief at a deep level. Confidence is further strengthened when you maintain awareness of your thought patterns throughout the day, gently redirecting attention away from doubt, worry, or self-criticism toward constructive, empowering ideas. This conscious effort cultivates a mindset that naturally supports decisive action and resilience in the face of challenges. Moreover, surrounding yourself with supportive influences, people, books, or content that inspire and uplift helps reinforce your inner confidence, providing external reinforcement to the internal work you are doing. Ultimately, the mastery of confidence is about creating a harmonious relationship between thought, belief, and action. By consistently practicing these principles, inspired by the teachings of Dr. Joseph Murphy, you develop a mindset that transforms fear into fuel, hesitation into momentum, and uncertainty into opportunity. Confidence is no longer an abstract concept, but a living, dynamic force within you, guiding every decision, every action, and every step forward. It allows you to navigate life with clarity, courage, and purpose, creating a reality where fear of failure no longer dictates your choices, and your inner compass consistently points toward growth, fulfillment, and success.